Hey my friends, I want to start this video with a very powerful ancient Greek saying. It's from Euripides, who was a playwright. He was writing scripts for plays, but it's very related to today's message, so let me read this to you. May happiness not tempt you into arrogance, and may misfortune not humble you into slavery. Remain what you are, like gold in flames. Preserve your proud self. Isn't it powerful? So, I want to talk about having a feeling of being left behind when you're on your spiritual journey. So, there's many seekers out there, and most probably you're one of them as you're watching these videos. Sometimes when we see other people that are way ahead of us, maybe, we may think, oh, I'm doing something wrong, like I'm not that evolved yet. They have figured everything out and I'm still where I am, and I still have many troubles, and I still don't know how to manifest, or I still have financial troubles, or I still have, I don't know how to express myself in relationships. I don't know how to communicate my troubles, or so on and so on. So I wanted to make this video to help you maybe understand this journey a little bit better. This is actually, let's say it's a reply to a comment that I've seen that is very important. So I'm very grateful when I see your feedback, because it helps me to navigate the content. So a person wrote, "Sometimes I feel so frustrated. I hear these messages." It was on one of my videos. "I know they are for me, but I haven't figured out what to do with my life. I love a lot of things, but I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. I've gone down paths that led nowhere, and I don't want to do that again. When I hear messages like this, I feel a sense of failure, like I'm not doing my part, and it scares me. I'm scared it won't change. I'm scared it stops here in this limbo. Does anyone else feel this way?" So firstly, thank you so much for your vulnerability. It's very beautiful that you can open like this, because I'm sure that so many people will resonate with what you've written down. And I'm sure so many people are feeling like that. Like, I've been feeling like that as well on my journey. I'm on this journey for the last, well, what I'm doing now, I'm doing it for 8 years. But before that, I've been a seeker. I've been looking for answers. I've been truly wanting to figure things out, like what I want to do. When I came across great teachers like Tony Robbins and Joe Dispenza and Esther Hicks and Eckhart Tolle and Osho and Napoleon Hill and so many incredible teachers, when I started reading these books and watching videos, I thought, whoa, those people are so ahead of me. They figured something out that's something I don't know. And they were talking about having a purpose. They were talking about living a life almost like a missionary, doing something you're so passionate about that it will change you. And it will also bring a lot of abundance, and it will bring you happiness, and it will give you purpose. And I was listening these messages and I thought, what am I doing wrong that I still don't know what I can do, what I need to do to feel this way? So it's been a long time since, I discovered what's my thing, but I've recognized there is no easy way to find it out. You see, one thing about this journey is that there is no wrong turns. Every turn will tell you either what you don't want or what you do want. And therefore, when you get into a spiritual journey, it's a completely different journey than anything else you've been doing in your life, because every turn, every twist teaches you more about yourself. So the spiritual journey is all about the subtle nature of ourselves. And subtle nature of ourselves is it's more gentle than what the world told us to feel like, to feel confident, to feel strong, to feel powerful, to feel kind of unstoppable. Well, you can feel all these things, but you may still suffer because you're disconnected from your gentle nature, which is your softness, your playfulness, your happiness, your bliss, your joy. And these things are not coming from the external world, they're coming from a sense of connection. And therefore, our journey in life should truly be directed towards experiences that awaken more of this subtle nature within us. And that's how we know that we are on the right path, when we do something that excites us, when we do something that connects us deeper to our joy, when we do something that helps us remember that we are also playful in something. And therefore, when you're watching these videos and when you say, well, I feel bad because I think I'm doing something wrong, the message for you is always, you're not doing anything wrong. Just make sure that you're not just listening advice of other people. You actually start to look at other people as examples of something you can do too. But never just follow the message, but rather look at the life of the messenger and see what they've done that they're where they are. Because message is a reflection of their path, but we only express how we perceived what we've been through. So the thing is that when you feel like someone is way ahead of you, it's because they've done something you haven't done before. They've been through something you maybe haven't been before, or they've learned to perceive their dark phases through a lens of growth and expansion rather than through like, I don't want to go through this anymore. Like a person here wrote, I've been down many paths that led nowhere and I don't want to do that again. I would say no path leads you to nowhere. Each path leads you to a realization, and this is what spiritual journey is all about. So I'm saying spiritual journey, but what I mean by that is actually journey of self-knowledge, journey of self-research. And self-research is a process where my identity expands into a greater wholeness that connects me with everything around me, with nature, with other human beings, other souls, until I realize that I am one with everything. Not in some mystical sense, like now I don't need to do anything and I don't need to connect with people anymore because I'm one with everything, but actually so I can become more kind, so I can become more humble, so I can become more compassionate when I connect with other people. So I don't judge, I don't compete, I don't gossip. I rather understand because everyone is going through their own battle, so I can hold compassion towards them. And therefore, instead of trying to fix others, I can hold space, I can be of support. So this is what this journey is all about. And when we feel like we've been down the paths that led nowhere, it usually tells me that we are confused. We feel frustrated because we've tried many things and it maybe didn't truly took us to where we wanted to go, because we have some kind of expectations of what, like, you have expectations of what you think your spiritual journey should be. But actually you don't know what it should be. You can't know. You don't know what your soul holds for you. So the best thing you can do is to envision a life you would love to experience, but then let go of expectations of how you think it should be. So you can have an expectation of what you want, like desired outcome, but then let it happen the way it needs to happen. This is the whole wisdom, but it's very mind-boggling because it's hard to understand what it means. Like, how can I let things happen the way they need to happen if I want to experience an outcome that is, what I want? Well, the way that you will get there, you just create a feeling within you. You will get to where you want to get yourself, which means you need to have clarity around exactly what you want, which means you need to learn from what you don't want. So wherever you are right now, study it. Okay, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want this kind of relationships, like superficial ones or abusive ones. I don't want the lack of money anymore. I don't want this job anymore because it doesn't fulfill me. So there's a lot of ingredients that are maybe missing in your life right now. So it should sharpen your clarity around what you do want, because this journey is about you, because the world needs you, and the world needs you who you are, not what you expect spiritual journey should be. The world needs you who you are, and in order to bring yourself into the world, to truly bring yourself out there, like who you truly are, into this beautiful world, you need to truly know what feels like you, right? And your desires will take you to more of what feels like you. It's your desires that are your soul calls towards an adventure called life, right? And that's why you feel so unfulfilled when you don't experience your desires. I always say to you, it's not about the outcome of desire. It's about the path towards receiving it. Because that's where you meet new people. That's where you meet new experiences. That's where you meet incredible adventures. And eventually, you come to the outcome. But at least what I've experienced in my life, every time I experienced something I desired, I recognize, well, it was so fun getting there. Even though it was tough, it was many times perceived as dangerous, and many times I was not sure if it will work out. But eventually it was, it connected me with so many new people and so many new experiences. And it's great receiving what I wanted, but the wisdom, all the experiences that got me here, it made my life richer. It made me wiser. It made me more humble and compassionate. And that's what this journey is all about. So when you feel being left behind, or when you feel like other people are so much more evolved than you, know that that most probably part of you is comparing with other people because they think they're an example of what you want, but most probably they are not. Like, I can't be an example of what you want. I can only be an example of what I wanted, and I am only living my life, and other people are living their lives, and you should live your life. You should never compare yourself with anyone, because no one here walks the path that you came here to walk. I will read to you another quote by Joseph Campbell, which is very powerful. If you can see your path laid out in front of you step by step, you know it's not your path. Your own path you make with every step you take. That's why it's your path. So you see, you haven't come here to do what other people are doing, and you don't know what's in front of you until you follow that gentle impulse of yours that tells you what you want. And therefore, as I said before, when you see other people that are maybe way ahead of you, they're not truly examples of what it means to be spiritual. They're not examples of what it means to spiritually evolve. They're examples of what they wanted to experience because it felt right for them. And you can only look at other people as possibility, like if that was possible for them, if I will follow my pulse, my desires, I will make it possible too. I can learn from them what they've done to overcome their weaknesses, to maybe manifest what they wanted, to overcome their disadvantages or whatever it was, I can learn from them. But they're never examples of what it is to be spiritual, because we have so many weird ideas around everything, like what it means to be abundant, what it means to be rich, what it means to be happy, what it means to be spiritual, and so on and so on. Most of these ideas are completely false because they're completely man-made. If you would ask kids what it means to be spiritual, they would look you weird, like, what are you talking about? But if you look at them, what they're doing all day long, they're playing around, they're joking around, they are using their imagination to create wonders out of completely normal things, and they're asking questions. And if you ask me, who's the most spiritual, those are those kids, right? Because they haven't cultivated some kind of identity yet to kind of feel important or big or whatever. They're just living lives how we're supposed to live them, and therefore they are the greatest examples, most probably, what it means to be spiritual in any way. So may this message be for you a reminder that no path is the wrong path, as long as you learn that when you go through experiences that are undesirable, they only happen as a manifestation. Like, why we experience something we don't desire? Because our desires are not clear. Because we always manifest what we want. But if wanting, and this sounds weird, because how can I manifest what I want if my life is how I don't want? It's because your desires are not clear. It's because you're not really sure on what you truly want out of your life. You think you're sure, but you're not, because if you would be truly sure, you would not be wasting your time just doing whatever. You would be devoted to some kind of a mission. But most of us don't live like that. So we're moving through life a bit confused, which is completely okay. Nobody taught us how to live. So we're all searching the right path. And the right path is every path that teaches you more about what you truly want out of your life. So then you can focus towards that idea. Like, at some point when I quitted my job back in 2017, and I went through the process of awakening where I've realized, I want to start painting. I've started seeing visions in my mind's eye. I've started meeting artists. And I've started seeing all of that as signs to me. Like, of course I needed to make some sacrifices. I quitted my job. I needed to prepare for that. I needed to save money. I decided I will go through anything that life will throw my way, but I will make it happen. So I needed to make many sacrifices. I needed to make a plan for me. I needed to make a business plan later. How will I make money with my art, and so on. So there was a lot of preparation. But when I decided I want to make art, I want to make a living doing what I'm passionate about, that was so clear decision that nothing distracted me. Until now, nothing distracted me. So I was not going on social media and looking what other people are doing. I was going on social media studying how other people have accomplished what they've accomplished. So I would see in that what I can take from it so I can accomplish what I want to accomplish. So I started looking at everything as material for studying. And if you feel like this is such an advanced approach to life, it's just because you may still be in the mentality of escaping from the unwanted situation and using maybe this kind of material or videos or information or any of that just to feel better, which is okay. Like, it's actually... it's a phase of healing where we recognize, some people out there are living maybe happier lives, more abundant lives, more blissful lives. It's good when you find this kind of people, but always go deeper. Like, what's their background? how they came to that point, and how can I apply what they did in my life, how they've discovered clarity, how they found out what they wanted to do, so I can find out what I want to do. And as I often say in my videos, what happened to me was that long time ago, I had a job that I hated. I truly hated it. It was bad. So I said, I want to have a job that I love. And maybe 2 years later, I got my dream job. So that's where I've learned, okay, when I was really clear on what I want, and I was not asking like, is it possible, is not possible, and so on. I knew I will get it. Like, I just knew I will get it. I got that new job, that dream job, and I was still not fulfilled. I was still empty. I still needed to do what my boss said to me. And I felt like this is not what dream job is. I want to create a dream job for me. And then it took me 3 years to truly become so connected with me that I knew exactly what I wanted. And for those 3 years, I was enjoying that job. I was doing my best. I was reading already books about entrepreneurship and how to be a good communicator and how to work with people, because I wanted to do my best, because I knew that each moment in life is a preparation to be the best version of yourself. And therefore, one day I decided, me together with my partner Maya, we decided, what if we would quit our jobs, we would go to travel, and we would ask big questions like what we truly want to do. And therefore we said, okay, we need to save some money, we need to make a plan. So for the next 1 year we were saving money, we created a plan, and then we quitted our jobs. When we quitted our jobs, I had so much more time for myself, and suddenly, boom, 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 I've started seeing visions in my mind. I have started feeling pulled to learn to paint, and so on and so on. And that's where this journey started. So reverse engineer what I've did, and you will see that there's something you can do about it too. It's not that I'm ahead of you, because I'm not. It's not that some of us have figured something out that you haven't. It's just about our unique timing. You are on your own timeline. You have your unique time of, you have a unique time of your own evolution. And if you learn to look into the world from this more subtle level, not judgment, not comparison, not competition, but actually understanding and maybe reverence for other people's journey, respect others. They have figured something out that you're still maybe figuring out. What can I learn here? You will see that lessons will start popping in to your heart like never before. And if you will sit in quietness with these lessons, and you will ask your heart, like, what can I apply here? What is my path? Here and there, you will experience moments of clarity, and this is your guidance. And if you will act upon it, you will experience many breakthroughs in your life. Don't expect them in few days. As I said, years are nothing to a soul. Years of evolution, it's nothing. Our human life here is just a glimpse of, it's just a glimpse in the experience of a human life. For a soul, it's just a glimpse. So it's a short life. And don't look at years like it's taking too long, because it doesn't. It's how it's supposed to be. So every single day, live fully. Every single day, be aware. Practice awareness, where you tune in, where you listen, where you don't just follow the advice of others. You always follow the advice of your inner quietness. But you look at others as examples of what is possible for us humans here. We can change events completely around. We can experience so much more. We can be so much more. But don't compare yourself with others, because you walk your own path with your steps, right? I hope this helps. I hope you found great value today. I'm sending you all lots of love. blessings and power. And big thanks to everyone for choosing to support my art. I'm also an artist, as I mentioned. You see some of my paintings behind me. Go into AttractPassion.com and you will find all of my paintings there. And if you use the code PASSION15, you will get 15 off on your first order for everyone who's coming there from this video. So check it out. Each painting was channeled, so it has a unique energy and unique message. Also join our Patreon community for more exclusive content, guided meditations, courses, and so much more. And YouTube membership if you want to support this channel. So, see you there as well. Until next time, one love.